Good morning. My name is zahra Santoso from class 335A07 with student number ID 33230096. Today I will explain the phrasal structure rules. Let's get started. Definition. Phrasal structure rules or PS rules are rules that describe how words are arranged into phrases and sentences in a language. In syntax, these rules help us understand the hierarchical structure of a sentence. That is, a sentence is not just a string of words, but rather has hierarchical structure, phrase within phrase. So there's a purpose of phrasal structure rules. The first one is explain how sentences are formed from smaller units, words to phrase to clauses to sentence. 2. Shows the relationship between elements in a sentence. 3. Help us analyze scientific structure systematically, for example, when making tree diagram. Basic components. English sentences usually have two main components. NP as a noun phrase. In a noun phrase, there is a subject or object. Verb phrase, there is a predicate. Sometimes there are also PP as prepositional phrase, AP as adjective phrase, add PP as adverb phrase, to adverbial phrase. Example of basic phrasal structure rules. The first one is the symbol S as a sentence. The structure rules is S, the same as noun phrase plus verb phrase. 2. The symbol NP as a noun phrase. The structure rules is noun phrase. In noun phrase, there's a that determiner plus adjective phrase plus noun plus prepositional phrase. 3. FP. The meaning is verb phrase. Structure rules is FP to verb plus NP plus prepositional phrase plus adverb phrase. 4. PP as prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase. In prepositional phrase, there's a P plus noun phrase. 5. AP as adjective phrase. The structure rules is AP to adverbial phrase plus adjective. 5. At PP as adverb phrase. Structure rules is adverb phrase to adverb. Phrase structure and constituent types. The first one is noun phrase. Function as subject, object, or complement. The rules is NP to determiner plus adjective, adjective phrase plus noun plus prepositional phrase. The example is the old maid and a cat in the table. 2. Verb phrase contains the main verb and its complement, object, adverb, etc. The rules is VP. So in VP there's a verb plus NP plus prepositional phrase plus adverbial phrase. The example is eat an apple, sleep on the bed. 3. Prepositional phrase or PP usually function as an adverb of place, time, or manner. The rules is PP phrase plus NP. Example sentence is in the classroom or under the table. 4. Adjective phrase AP. Explain the noun. The rules is AP to adverbial phrase plus adjective plus prepositional phrase. Example sentence is very tall or proud of the result. 5. Adverbial phrase at BB. Describe a verb, adjective, or other adverb. The rules is add BB to adverb plus adverb. Example sentence is very slowly or really fast. More complex sentence structure. Some variation of PS rules. Sentence with complementizers. S To NP plus PP plus subject plus complementizer plus subject. Example, think that she is nice. The sentence with two infinitive. Verb phrase to verb plus to plus verb phrase. Example, she wants to sleep. Passive voice. Verb phrase to auxiliary plus verb. We add an plus prepositional phrase. Example is the cake was eaten by John. Sentence with adverbials. S to NP plus PP to adverbial phrase. Example, she sings beautifully. Interrogative sentence with question. Subject to Y plus auxiliary plus NP plus PP. The example sentence is, what did you see? Visual presentation or tree diagram. Simple sentence. The first sentence is the dog bark. So the structure is the S structure. Subject. In the subject, there's a noun phrase plus verb phrase. In the noun phrase, there's a determiner plus noun. In the verb phrase, there's a verb. So the determiner is the noun is dog, and the verb is bark. 2. Sentence with object. The sentence is, the cat chased the mouse. The structure is, in the subject, there's a noun phrase plus verb phrase. In the noun phrase, there's a determiner as a did, noun as a cat. In the VP, there's a verb plus NP. In the verb is chase. The NP is, there's a determiner plus N. Determiner is the, and the noun is mouse. 3. Sentence with PP modifier in NP. The sentence is, the boy with a cap smile. Structure is subject. In the subject, there's a noun phrase plus verb phrase. In a noun phrase, there's a determiner plus noun plus prepositional phrase. Determiner as the, noun as the boy, and prepositional phrase, there's a P plus NP. In P, there's a with. In noun phrase, there's a determiner plus N. In determiner is a. The noun is the cat. The verb phrase is verb, and the verb is smile. That is all for my presentation. Thank you for listening. Good morning. My name is Santoso from class 335A07. In today's presentation, I will discuss the syntax tree diagram of 10 example sentences. I will break down each sentence into its noun phrase, verb phrase, and other components, and explain how these parts are organized in the tree structure. The first sentence is, the tall boy is reading a novel in a classroom. This sentence has a subject, the tall boy, and a predicate, is reading a novel in the classroom. The subject, NP, consists of a determiner, adjective is tall, and a boy, noun. The predicate is FP, begins with the auxiliary verb is auxiliary, followed by the main verb reading, followed by the direct object, a novel, and the adverb of place in the classroom. The phrase in a classroom is called a prepositional phrase because it begins with the preposition in. The structure is subject, noun phrase plus verb phrase, auxiliary plus verb, and noun phrase plus prepositional phrase. 3. Sarah who will visit her grandmother after the final exam. The structure is subject. In the subject, there's noun phrase plus verb phrase. In noun phrase, there's a noun, proper noun, and in the verb phrase, there's auxiliary plus verb plus noun phrase plus prepositional phrase. In prepositional phrase, there's a phrase plus noun phrase. Subject is zahra as a singular noun phrase, and predicate is will visit her grandmother after the final exam. Noun phrase inside prepositional phrase, there's a determiner plus adjective plus noun. In the predicate, there are will, auxiliary, or future tense marker. Visit as the main verb, her grandmother as the object, and after the final exam as the time adverb in the form of a prepositional clause. The prepositional phrase after the final exam consists of P phrase is after plus NP, the final exam. 4. The man in the black jacket helped the old woman. The subject, the man in the black jacket, looks long because it contains a prepositional phrase that describes man. First noun phrase is the man. The second is complementary prepositional phrase is in the black jacket. P plus NP. So the whole part is a single noun phrase. The predicate is help the old woman. First is help as the main verb. 2. The old woman as an object NP. Overall structure is subject NP, the man in the black jacket, plus PP, help the old woman. The prepositional phrase in the black jacket modifies the noun a man, not the verb. So the prepositional phrase is attached under the noun phrase, forming a large noun phrase. 5. They have been studying English for 3 years. The structure is as subject. In the subject, there's a noun phrase plus verb phrase. Noun phrase, there's a pronoun. In the verb phrase, there's auxiliary plus verb plus noun phrase plus prepositional phrase. In prepositional phrase, there's a P plus NP. NP, noun phrase. Inside prepositional phrase, there's a number and noun. This is an example of the present perfect continuous tense. Subject is they. Predicate is have been studying English for 3 years. The FP contains two auxiliary followed by the main verb. The prepositional phrase for 3 years express duration and function as an adverbial phrase. 6. The girl plays the guitar. This is a regular simple present tense. NP, the subject, is the girl. PP, predicate, is plays the guitar. The verb plays in the transitive verb because it is followed by the object, the guitar. The structure is S plus N. There's a NP plus PP, and there's a determiner plus noun verb plus NP. The verb plays is a transitive verb, so it must be followed by an object, which appears as an NP under the FP. 8. The teacher gave homework to the class. This is example of a destructive verb, meaning the verb gave has two objects. The first one is homework as a direct object, the one given. 2. To the class, indirect object, the recipient in the PP form. The FP structure is verb plus noun phrase plus prepositional phrase. The subject remains the teacher. So logically, the teacher who gave homework, what, to the class, to whom. Gave is a transitive verb. The direct object appears as noun phrase homework, while the indirect object appears as a prepositional phrase to the class. The dog chased the cat. Super simple sentence. Subject is the dog, predicate is chase the cat. The verb chase needs an object because it is an action directed at something. The object is the cat. The basic structure is S plus NP plus VP, NP plus verb plus NP. A basis SEO sentence. The NP subject is followed by the FP containing a verb and a direct object. 10. My friend bought a new phone yesterday. NP subject is my friend as it consists of my possessive determiner plus friend as a noun. FP bought a new phone yesterday. In a VP, there are 1. Bought as a verb, 2. A new phone as an object NP, 3. Yesterday adverb as an adverb of time. This adverb of time answers when, so its function is adverbial. The NP structure is P plus NP plus adverbial phrase. That is the end of my presentation about syntax tree structure. Thank you very much for listening.